Let's make an animated post for Facebook, Instagram, or Class Dojo. Go to Canva without even having an account and select Instagram post. From there, select the templates field and type in a topic you want to search for. I use school when making school-related posts. Search through all the available templates and select the one you like. We're currently celebrating National Assistant Principals Week, so I'll make a real quick post celebrating National Assistant Principals Week to post on our Class Dojo to make our parents aware of this celebration at school. Now for this post, I want it to have a little animated effect. It catches the eye better that way. So in Elements, I'm going to search Animated Sketch. From there, I find these twinkling lights that I like a lot. I can make them small and put them as small accents around the border, or what I prefer is making them large and have them cover the post. Now, in order to get this to post with that animated effect, I'm going to download it as a GIF file. Once that purplish blue line completes, that means that the file has downloaded onto my device into the download file. Now I'll go into whatever social media site I want to use for this post. Today we're going to post it into Class Dojo for my school. Find the file on your device and import it in. Wait for it to import and post. Now let's talk about using Canva to make movies. I also use Canva to help me create videos that I use for teaching. Here's a simple video I made for our pre-K through second graders to help them understand the new procedures for the library. I won't play the entire thing, but you get the gist. Now to make this video, I logged into my Canva account. From the templates tool on the left-hand side, I typed in school. From there, I found the template that I wanted to use for my particular video. Yeah, let's use this one because it has several different slides to choose from, and that'll make it more enjoyable to view. But I'm going to start with my first slide. My first slide for the song was simply the kids in the library. And I told my viewers that it was set to the tune of The Wheels on the Bus. Once I have the wording correct, the next step is to change the video. I could leave this one here that they already have, but it doesn't really go along with the song and the content I'm trying to create. So I'm going to click on that and simply delete it out of there. I'm going to go to my videos tool on the left-hand side and select a video that's more appropriate. Let's type in school. You don't have to bring it into the bigger space to see it. You can preview it simply from the side. This one's animated by just the word school. And so then I'm going to move that over. I could resize it, but I just kind of like that off-centered look that it provides. I'm ready to go on to the next slide. So I go back to my templates I selected from and select the next slide that I want to add in. We'll go to this one for the next one, and we'll add it as a new page. So now page 2 in the song. For my song, page 2 was the words to the first stanza of the song. Is in the library, clean their hands, and we'll put that in parentheses 3 times. I won't finish that whole stanza, but you get what we're doing. And then I'm going to get rid of these words here because I don't need that element right there. Now, this is the fun part that I love about Canva. I don't have to go create video footage of someone cleaning their hands. I can go to the video section. I can type in clean hands, and it's going to give me a bunch of stock videos that I could choose from. So when I type in clean hands right here, I get a video of someone cleaning their hands with hand sanitizer, and that fits perfectly. So I'm going to bring that in, reposition it inside of that circle frame that they provide us with, and I like it. Finally, I just repeat that process for each stanza of my song. Once complete, it's time to download. File and click download. Once you click that, it'll save to your downloads folder on your device. And from there, if you're interested in the next step, you would go into iMovie, bring that in, and then work on audio. Audio is something completely different, so I'm not going to go into that at this time. But that's how you create a video using Canva. Finally, I love using Canva to make presentations with animated features. Also use Canva to project my library schedule on the video cart TV. So at this time, I'm going to show you briefly how I created my schedule in Canva and how I update it weekly. All right, so in the search Canva, I want to create a schedule for the library. So I'm going to go ahead and type schedule in the search field and see what options Canva provides. Scrolling through these at the moment, I don't see anything that works for me. There's one. Here's the one I ended up using. And then there's several others if you scroll further down. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the one I ended up using. Now it's time to customize it. So you'll customize it according to what works best for you. Mine was Revetta Library. Down here, I made one for pre-K 2, and then I made a second one by duplicating for 3 through 5. And then this is the most time consuming part because you will customize it according to your schedule. For yours, I went ahead and took off this column here. And I think honestly, I took it off by simply going to elements, getting a rectangle and covering it up because I think that was easier to do than any other option. So I took this rectangle, brought it over, made it the right size, and just kind of covered up what was there before and deleted the words so that it made it just easier to clean up than having to delete each individual box. That was my trick for that. And then I went through and I just simply added text box for all the classes that I teach that we have. And the way I did that was I created the headings. And once I had one heading that fit perfectly, I put it in its box. And from there, I would duplicate that heading for all the other boxes. So just duplicate. Now, like I said, this is the most time-consuming part. After you get this part done, it's easy from there. So let's say this is all customized for pre-K 2, and this is all customized for 3 through 5. The other thing I do, because as you get going, I save all my calendars. So as I get going, I want to know which calendar I'm currently working on. Now, I do put the dates in each one, so I do see the dates, but that isn't as quick to see as what I like to use, which is this. I typed into the elements field the word Friday, and it gave me several fun ways to say Friday, but I wanted it animated because I wanted it to catch my eye. So I went to the filters tool, selected animated, and got an animated Friday that I liked, which was this one, and I placed it there, resizing it, of course, because it makes it way too big. So let me resize that and place it on Friday. So let's say this is this week's current schedule. When this week ends, I'm going to duplicate this one so that it's ready for the next week. But remember, this is pre-K 2. So last week, I already duplicated the 3 through 5. So when I duplicate this, I will have 3 through 5, pre-K 2, 3 through 5, pre-K 2. And then I want to take my Friday and move it
to the current week that I'll be working on. But the only calendar that's going to have the animated Friday is the current calendar that I'm working on so that I know where I'm at. And then when it's connected to the video card, I don't download it or anything. I simply push the 2 arrows to put it in presentation mode. And in presentation mode, it still keeps the animated Friday there.